Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Far Cry 3 is one of the most iconic games of the last decade, and one of the main reasons for that is its incredible villain, Vaas Montenegro. Before we begin, spoilers for Far Cry 3. In this video I want to look at why Vaas is the greatest villain in gaming history. Far Cry 3 starts with an intro for the protagonist, Jason Brody, and his friends and family. But just as everything looks all cheery and upbeat, we see that Jason was watching a tablet, and we get our first scene with Vaas.
Jumping out of airplanes, flying like birds. That is crazy. I like this phone. This is a nice fucking phone. So, what do we have here? Grant and Jason.
We see straight away that he's captivating yet terrifying. He commands the screen. He is very aggressive from the beginning, shouting at Grant and antagonizing Jason for being scared. He is also the first person other than Jason's friends we are introduced to, which clearly sets him up as the main antagonist. Another thing is that we see Hoyt, who is technically the main villain of the whole game, in the background as a silhouette, unimportant. The main focus is Vaas. We also get hints that Vaas's personality isn't really what he shows the player, as at the end he does this.
Your friends. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Get you every fucking time, man.
Which implies that this is all a show, a performance to intimidate the hostages. As throughout the game we get other hints and a voice recording which flat out states that Vaas is not the crazy person he makes himself out to be.
Lovely weather we're having. My boss, are you planning a parade? That's why I love you, Vaas. You make me laugh. Everything in business is so goddamn serious. But you, sir, what about Snow White? You know what? I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck. Really? Then why am I here? Once you've got the ransom money, his friends are gonna be so like that. I shot his older brother. I did what you wanted with his younger brother. He's my sister. She's inking that white boy. I don't give a fuck about your family. It is by my grace that your head isn't impaled on the antenna of my car. Therefore, I would like it if you gave a fuck about Jason Brody. Okay, Hoyt. Okay. All right. Fantastic. I'm really loving this weather. What's the name of that village down the road? Barishtown? Bunch of native sympathizers. They stole a transportation manifest that's close to my heart. I'd like to pay them a visit. Nice to see you, Vaas.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity is one of the most famous speeches in gaming history, and for good reason. It perfectly encapsulates Vaas. He is insane, and he does keep on doing what she states in the speech. He multiple times has tried to kill Jason, but keeps failing. It's as if Vaas knows that each time he knows Jason's going to survive, as he always has a backup plan, burning down a temple, tying cinder blocks to Jason's feet and chucking him into water. Shoots him in the chest only for Jason to survive, due to the light output there, a sort of poetic justice, and the one time Jason tries to kill Vaas, he succeeds. One of the biggest reasons why I think Vaas is the best is the performance from Mando, which is in my opinion probably the best performance in gaming history. As you can see through the motion capture shoot, he still shines through and acts exactly like Vaas. He originally auditioned for the game but didn't get the role, instead of getting a call up saying that he had written a part for him due to how good his performance was.
When I initially auditioned for Ubisoft, the character of Vaas did not exist. The part was initially written as 6'6", 280 pounds, very sociopathic, stoic, unemotional. And I took leave it with it, and I gave him anything but what they were looking for.
But you still run the line the same way you want to,
Yeah.
and you'll pull back on, you know what's coming.
And obviously, I did not get the part. But I get a call a few weeks later saying, Ubisoft liked your audition so much, they're creating this small character based on the audition you had done. The character is going to look like you.
He even did a web series called The Far Cry Experience, which was a black comedy, but even still Mando shines the same way he does in the main game. He also did a few full interviews as Vaas in character, which is actually quite funny.
I want a cheeseburger, pussy, and a cigarette. Hello. You have reached Jason's phone. Jason is unavailable to answer your call right now because he's dead.
The final showdown with Vaas. After being chucked in a pile of dead bodies, Jason Brody has finally decided to raid Vaas's compound, killing all of his men and finally confronting him. Now this scene, cutscene / gameplay, might be the best we ever see of Vaas. As Jason Brody prepares to kill Vaas, we see the real Vaas and his thoughts towards Citra.
Are you enjoying my sister's company? Huh? She's gonna make a warrior out of you. You are so fucked, Jason. Come on. Pull the trigger. Come on, motherfucker. Pull the trigger! Let's go shoot me! Let's go shoot me! Shoot me!
Vaas illustrates who the actual villain of the game is, Citra, as she takes Jason into the React, praising him, saying how he is the best warrior and only he could kill Vaas, only for Jason to abandon his friends to kill Vaas and Hoyt, losing his grip on humanity. In the end, Jason kills Vaas, but we finally realise that Vaas wasn't as evil as he made himself out to be. He knew that Jason would be screwed because of his sister, as when Vaas says the first time he ever killed was for his sister, continuing the cycle of insanity, and basically confirming the theory that Jason will become just like Vaas. Citra tries to deny that it was her fault.
He left me, the tribe, his birthright. Hoyt Volker lured him away with money, drugs. He became a monster, but he was still my brother.
Hoyt will pay for what he has done. To you and to my brothers, I will bring you his head.
What of your friends?
We'll take a boat back. I'm staying with you.
But at the final mission of the game, there are two endings. Citra captures you, your friends, and you must go to the temple. One of the endings, you kill your friends and join Citra, only for her to kill you and bear your child, just so the cycle can continue. Or the other ending, save your friends only for Citra to sacrifice herself for you, so that Jason breaks the cycle and returns to his normal life. In conclusion, Vaas Montenegro is, in my opinion, the greatest game villain in history. He is incredible. He commands the screen, he is basically saves Far Cry 3, he is iconic, he is the villain that in the end is right. And the whole Far Cry's themes come back to one thing, Vaas's speech about insanity.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks, everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing, over and over and over and over and over again, thinking, this time, he's gonna be different. No, please. This time, he's gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me, okay? You have a fucking problem in your head. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. It's okay, man. I'm gonna chill here, man. I'm gonna chill. The thing is, all right? The thing is, I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Oh, Jesus.